Dear Laszlo, dear friends, I am truly sorry I cannot be with you today, but I wish to thank FEPS for choosing peace and cooperation in the Mediterranean as the focus of Call to Europe in this dramatic, special year. The Mediterranean has never been just a sea, and it is not just a sea now. It is the epicenter of a global crisis that is redefining the Middle East, Europe, and the world. And the way we address this crisis will define who we are and how credible and solid we are. And I believe that as progressives, we must be honest and admit that, with some notable exceptions like Spain, our institutions and member states have so far failed to earn the credibility that the moment demands. Because while the EU is grounded on the rules-based order, on human rights, on international law, every time we invoke these principles for the illegal, brutal Russian aggression to Ukraine, and we stay silent on what the Israeli government is doing in Gaza, or in the West Bank, or on the illegal nature of the current war in Iran, while we lose the credibility we cannot afford to lose. And these double standards are not just a moral failure, they are also a strategic failure. Friends, we can and must make a difference. The European Union is one of the largest economic powers in the world, and we know that this great leverage can become diplomatic influence for peace. We know it because we did it. When progressives were in the driving seat, Europe has shown that diplomacy is possible even in moments of profound tension. The experience of negotiations on the Iranian nuclear deal showed that a sustained multilateral engagement can create alternatives to confrontation. And this lesson is very, very clear now. When Europe puts its firepower and its credibility at the service of peace and cooperation and diplomacy, it makes the difference. And progressives can make the difference because we are the only political family with partners everywhere in the region. And we can still use a very, very wide network to build dialogue, cooperation, concrete solutions, a common vision for peace in the region. No other family can do that today. So this call to Europe in Cyprus can be one of many concrete, stubborn, relentless steps to build bridges and solidify ties at academic and political level between universities, societies, and political actors. You know, the Italian writer Italo Calvino, in his beautiful book, The Invisible Cities, Le città invisibili, writes that each city receives its form from the desert it opposes. And friends, we as progressives must continue to work to oppose the desert and rebuild the city, our city, in Europe, in the Mediterranean, and in the world. After the summer in September, our group S&D will host a high-level conference on the Middle East, and I wish already to invite you all not only to participate, but to actively contribute to this common work. So have a great productive time in Cyprus and stay strong. Thank you.